say no till I see your face. I will live that your will be done. I won't stop till your kingdom come. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh, oh. You are my freedom. We lift you higher. You are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Once Isaac was born, Sarah became jealous of Hagar and her son. One day, Abraham threw a party for young Isaac, where Sarah heard Ishmael making fun of Isaac. She was very angry. "Send Hagar and her son away," she told Abraham. "I don't want Ishmael to share my Isaac's inheritance." This made Abraham very upset. Ishmael was his son too. God told Abraham that it's okay to send Hagar and Ishmael away.
Isaac is the promised son,
God said,
but I promise to watch over Hagar and Ishmael, and even build a nation from Ishmael's descendants because he is your son too.
Next day, Abraham got up early in the morning and gathered food and water for Hagar to take as she and Ishmael left. He was sad to send them away. Hagar and Ishmael wandered for days and had nowhere to go. Soon, the water they had brought ran out. Hagar left Ishmael sitting in the shade of the bush and walked a short distance away from him and sat down and thought to herself, "I can't stand and watch my son die." And tears rolled down her face.
So this craft is simple but effective, and it shows us Abraham's plan, which was very different from God's plan. I am Melissa, and this is Ebony. I love Ebony. And we are going to do the craft today. So what you will need is you will need these instructions here, and you will need this template here, and you can find those in the description of the video on our YouTube channel. You will also need
glue stick.
Excellent. You're so good at this.
Scissors. That's it.
That's it. Let's get started.
Print the page and take note of where the middle line is, marked with an arrow. Cut the whole shape out. Be careful with your cutting, as it will help get a better result when you fold it later. To make it double-sided, fold along the middle line and glue the two halves together. The middle line was marked with an arrow before you cut it out. Leave the glue for a minute to set before continuing. Every square needs to be separated with a fold. These folds need to go both ways. In most cases, you can line up the edges to make this easier. Now fold it so you can see the picture of God's idea for Abraham and Sarah's family. Then turn over the whole thing. Add glue to the 2 squares that say glue and fold the pictures over to stick them together. You'll know this is right if the second family portrait appears, and you're done.
So we've been talking about Abraham, but this craft actually says Abram.
Oh.
Do you know who Abram is?
No.
Abram is actually Abraham before God changed his name. Now this craft with the 4 pictures can remind us of the story of Abram or Abraham, Sarah and Hagar, and how when we choose to do our own thing instead of following God's plan, it doesn't work very well. But when we trust God and trust his timing and follow his plan, awesome things happen.